Hey guys, I'm so sorry I didn't post anything last Thursday. I was almost ready with my video and I got sick, and like the whole week basically I was sick. And I started working on it like days before, and I had everything written out, but like I just spent the rest of the week in bed. But it's I and then I felt like I should let them know and I was like, there's no wall in YouTube, how can I let them know? And then I just realized that today, like, oh, I could have posted a video just saying I'm sick and I'm sorry and it's gonna come. But it did give me inspiration for one video that I'm going to definitely be doing soon, is like what to do when you're sick. Can you sing when you're sick, and if so, like how do you do it, and so on. So I definitely have ideas for the next topic thanks to this. And second of all, since I had already bought my tickets for Anastacia, I did go on Friday. And she was amazing. And I just wanted to say, as a second topic, that I could just quickly cover now before I get to the next, like, more official video, is that if you ever hesitate sorry, if you ever hesitate if you should go to a concert or not on your own because nobody's going with you, just go for it, because Anastasia is amazing. I've been listening to her for years, but I very often heard, very often heard the reaction like, Anastasia, not really into her. She's got such a weird voice. And then I was like, I don't mind. This is actually gonna be the one time I'm going to meet like only people who like her voice, which is really cool. And so I did, and I just got talking with the person who was sitting next to me, who turned out to be this super sweet guy from Bulgaria, who's a programmer, but in his free time he plays jazz. Like, he's a really good drummer, percussionist. He also plays some keys. And we just started talking, what's your favorite Anastasia moment, what's your favorite song, and we were singing together and enjoying together, laughing together, because she does so many jokes. You guys, if you haven't seen her live, or you don't know who she is, watch a live performance, at least on YouTube. Promise me you'll do that, because she's the best. Oh my god, like, I mean, her technique is amazing, amazing. Like, her voice is amazing, her technique is amazing, her personality is amazing. She got through breast cancer twice, and she kept going, and she made it like a whole thing to, keep people positive that are in the same situation or a similar situation. But like, what I enjoy about her, apart from her singing chops, what I enjoy the most is how she plays. She's so playful. She plays with the audience, she plays with the band. I've seen like performances where she was going like with the microphone, like going like this to the drummer, and he was like banging them, and he was like bam, and she was like them, and he was like bam, 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 and she's just laughing her ass off on stage. And she did the same with us. So I mean, the night started with the Simpsons theme. That's the start of her show. So the lights dim, everybody goes like, "Oh my gosh, she's coming!" After the pre-band, it's like, this is what we've been waiting for. The lights dim, and then instead of hearing like some, like, I don't know, whatever you expect, like some sort of like, you know music that gives you some sort of tension and or anticipation, like what's gonna come, she started with do 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 do, and I was like, this, oh my god, like, I mean, this couldn't start any better. The way she ended this show, I mean, I don't want to say it because maybe some of you are like planning to see her. Maybe this was already like, a surprise that I spoiled. Okay, but the ending, you have to just see her. Like, and then she does her own songs, obviously. She did a lot of her hits that I love from her early albums. But then when she has like a dress change, a clothing change, she just leaves the stage and her band starts playing, like classical hits, like rock hits, like AC/DC, and or she played a whole like pop medley, like the Backstreet Boys, Madonna. Like, it was so cool. Like, everybody was having such a good time. Everybody was partying, and the audience was really so diverse. There were like young people, people my age, older people, a lot of men, a lot of women. Like, it was really like, because a lot of times with female artists you see a lot of like women in the audience, but this time around it was really like, I don't know, like 50-50. And then she sang "Oh Sweet Child of Oh Sweet Child of Mine." Sorry. And she, oh my god, she absolutely nailed it. I mean, she even did like when she was starting out, this was probably at a little further stage in her career, but she even like opened for Queen, like in the, kind of start of her career. And you should just if you want to learn anything else than just like vocal technique from her, like she is the go-to person, in my opinion. She is like one of the go-to people, like if you want to learn about how to interact with your audience, how to enjoy what you're doing in the moment, like how to play with your audience, how to play with your band, how to play on stage. Like, she's one of the best examples there are, like, anywhere. Of course there are bands that do a lot of like really funny stuff, but like, yeah, rarely have I seen such a good demonstration of it. um so I wanted to say, like, if you ever doubt about like whether or not you should go to a concert on your own, go. Because if you would just go with somebody else that would be there to just kind of morally support you, or to kind of like, I don't have any other plans, okay, I'll go with you, then it's only gonna be half the fun. They don't know the songs, they don't know, like, and half the time you're gonna feel insecure if they're gonna like it or not. And when you go there and you meet actual fans of her and you can share those beautiful moments. So the guy who was sitting next to me, I mentioned him, he's from Bulgaria. He's like a programmer, but he's like a jazz drummer. So we started, and then was like, what's your favorite band? He was like, Toto. And then we started, like raving about like Toto, and the drum fill like the Rosanna. And I don't know, and then the performance that Anastacia did with them in Antwerp, and it was just such a cool conversation. And I love these moments, like, just connecting. And that's another benefit of going on your own to a concert. You network with like-minded people, right? So we added each other on Instagram, we're following each other's channels and stuff, and I'll even like post him in the description of this video. So yeah, I would say don't hesitate, go. You're going to have a blast. Plus, you're going to be like 100% really into the game, like really like focused on how they sing, or how they perform, how they play. Because if you're with someone else, maybe, I don't know, you feel like some sort of pressure, like if you took them but you know that they're not really into the artist, you may feel like some pressure, like that they need to have a good time. Maybe you're not like that, but maybe some people are like that. And when you go by yourself, you can like 100% enjoy the moments. I have to say, I did record quite a few of her songs. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna record this anymore. I need to be in the moment, and I really wanted to be in the moment. And then I was like, oh my god, this I need this moment. So I was kind of like recording it like this, but like like watching her and like enjoying it. And then after like a few moments, I was like, nah. And I just switched it off and I started dancing. And while I was dancing, I also had some eye contact with the lady next to me. And then the next day I went on social media from Anastacia, and I realized that woman who was standing next to me was a woman who seems to be like famous, like a famous interviewer in the United States. And she apparently had just done an interview with Anastacia and had just posted it. And I was like, okay, I was standing next to that woman. Okay, cool. So, like if you're going alone, you're also going to be more attentive to your surroundings and not just like focused on the person next to you. So I don't know, I just want to really recommend going alone to concerts if nobody will come with you that actually is into the artist. And I'll be doing a video on what to do when you're sick also, because being sick, it inspired me. Like, I started thinking, what do I do, because I'm preparing for a concert, and we don't have that much time left. So I was like, okay, what do I do? So especially this moment also gave me some inspiration for a further video. So I can't promise when my next video is going to come up. I'll do it as soon as possible. It was almost ready, but I want it to be good when I upload it, and consider this to be a more like kind of like personal sort of intermezzo, to kind of say sorry that I wasn't there and I didn't realize, like, if you don't have a wall on YouTube, you can actually just post a video saying you're not posting because you're sick and you're working on it. So have faith, my friends, and keep on singing your song. Good night. Thank you for watching.